The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
We can have a look at them now. The whistle. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looks like a good ball through. That intervention was very necessary. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Tries the route one option. And he's onside. Tries a through ball. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Chipped through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Gets up to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's away! Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tries a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Out to the left it goes. It is deadlocked. Keeper's got good distance on that. Battles to win it back. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Looks to slip it through. Chance! Has a hit! Goal! First blood drawn. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
ULSAN draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Coe. Now the pass. Cut out in the nick of time. Aimed long and direct. Gets it back.
Well, he had the chance to release it left and ended up making the wrong choice by going it alone. He just took on way too many there, and he's got to think about that a little bit more and make a better decision.
It's a throw in. Tries a long pass towards the front. Passes it through, gets into some space, keeps everyone guessing. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Looks like a good ball through. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Tries to get it forward quickly. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Looks to slip it through. What an adventurous run from a defender. Ball's loose, who's getting there? They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. ULSAN take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Back to the keeper and go again. Pushes it out wide. Tries a through ball. Well read, he's sorted that out. He's had a shot! It's broken loose. Spoon forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Played out to the right. And he's on his way! Forward it goes. There will be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Can he put it away? Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
Battles to win it back. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recoverable.
Pumps it upfield. It over to the other flank. Plays it out to the wing. And that's well defended. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Great ball, and now the shot! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
ULSAN take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Who's going to make this theirs? Now here's the through ball. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Aimed long and direct. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. It's a good run down the left-hand side. knocks it upfield. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there.
This game seems as if it's going to go beyond the rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. The referee's awarded a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Looking to change the direction of the game here. And he's lifted it over. Kim. Surely this will be the last chance. Throw it. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. It's a loose ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. That's a throw. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's a loss because they weren't able to land a